Good morning, everyone. My name is Arslan, and you are watching Proper Tech Tutorial. So, welcome back to the series of AI and automation. And today we'll be learning about the top 5 ChatGPT prompts that are used by academicians or educators, students, etc. So, without any further delay, let's start. Okay, so this is the first prompt or first category which is used by any academician or student. Summarize a research paper on a topic in a clear and concise manner. Okay, so you might be having a research paper if you are a student as a PDF or as a document file, and you just have to go to the chat GPT and you just have to Yes, you just have to go to ChatGPT and you have to log in with a Gmail account. You will get 3 to 6 or 7 free usage for ChatGPT 4.0. But if you are uploading a file, then you will get 3 or 4 maximum usage for ChatGPT 4.0. After that, you will see that your free version has ended. Just log out and log in from any other Gmail account. So I will paste it over here and paste as plain text and on a topic. So what we will do, we'll just go in the Google Scholar research paper on FMS, flexible manufacturing system. Okay, so here will be some research papers. We'll click on any of them and we will have the topic mentioned over here. We'll just copy that and we'll paste it over here, and then we will also copy the link of the research paper so that it can also access that, although AIs cannot access the links unless and until you are doing an API call. But let us give it a link. It might use or it might not use that. Okay, so now it is searching for this topic and it is trying to give us a summary for that research paper. So this is giving us a point based summary. Rather, we should say that write the summary in paragraph form, which should not exceed, let's say, 1500 characters, including spaces. Uh, Characters including spaces. We'll press enter and we will see what is the summary now. Okay, so now it is giving us in a paragraph form and it is will not exceed 1500 characters, and that is quite good. We can increase the character limit, we can decrease the character limit depending upon our requirement. So you can use the chat GPT for summarizing a PDF, a document in a fashion which you like 500 characters, 1500, 3000 characters or words, etc. etc. Next, what you can do, you can use it to write a thesis statement and outline for an essay subject. So let us say that we are trying to write thesis statement outline for a subject. So subject should be like, let's say, um, mhm. Okay. So let us say industry 4.0 slash big data in remote maintenance work, and we'll press enter. So there are many types of maintenance in which there is one remote maintenance that a person can do for like troubleshooting any PLC problems or having any sensor problem or any logic problem which they are having in their automated machineries, assembly lines, etc. So it will give us an outline, the role, etc., etc., challenges, limitation, and we are good to proceed with this particular topic for research or for writing a thesis. So it is quite good. So you can have an idea, write it down that I want to do this and this and this, I want these factors. to include. I want these impact factors to be included. I want it to have some significance on the ethical side, environmental side, or social side, etc. And I want to write a thesis which is about this much long. It should have at least these many chapters. So draft me a format. So it will give you a format. Then to take that subsection of that format, then write it down, elaborate it, explain it, search it, and you will have a thesis in a much more lesser time. So this is not to be used like for writing the thesis in totality. Rather, it should be used for writing a format, an outline for a thesis, and guiding you to proceed to refine your thesis in a single or in multiple directions. Like if you're not having any idea, you can search, you can have an idea, you can proceed with that, check out with your supervisor. He will tell you yes or no. You can search Google Scholar and you can find out if these topics are outdated or contemporary, and you can proceed accordingly. Next is the third type of prompt, that is explain the concept of complex academic topic in simplest terms possible. So here what we will do, we'll just paste as plain text and we will write a topic. So let's say we are trying to learn about a topic that is very difficult to use. Let's say what should we use? Okay, explain the concept of Tailwind CSS in a responsive website. Concept of, okay. So you know that there are many types of websites, and if you try to make your website using AI models, your website does not come out to be very responsive. And the more you try to make your website through the basics with the help of codings, with the help of various things that are available, Node.js like Tailwind CSS, HTML, style sheet, cascading, etc. So CSS basically cascading style sheet. So the more responsive your website will be, the more easily it will load, and more the least lags will be there. So why use Tailwind for responsive? What is Tailwind? Example, etc. How it works? Responsive grid example. So it has explained the topic quite much in a manner that it can be understood by a person who is pursuing computer science or knows about it a little bit, and has weak concepts but is in that domain. He can understand that. Coming to the next category. So first was to summarize. Next was to have a idea in like refine an idea. Third was to understand the topic. Fourth is provide a literature review with key studies and findings. Now, if for writing a literature review, you might know that you have to like visit numerous research papers, you have to read them, you have to highlight them, you have to write them in your own manner, then you have to compile them, then you get a literature review of 10 or 15 pages. So literature review for any particular topic can be written or can be streamlined or can be efficiently written using ChatGPT. It will give you a format, it will give you the topics which should be mentioned first. Then what you will do, you will take that topic, search in Google Scholar, any other reputed website that publish the research papers. You can then filter out those research papers based on that topic, read it, write it, then move on to the next topic, and so forth. You will complete the 15, 20, 100 page, whatever pages limit you have as the literature review. So it will guide you. है ना? So try not to use ChatGPT 100% to erase 100% of manual effort, because then you will get irrelevant response and that response might not be academically acceptable. Try to use ChatGPT for like less than 50 to 60%, not more than that. Then add the human touch, add the research work, add the sensitive content, information, keywords, etc. And try to check for plagiarism, paraphrase it, and then you will have things done in much more lesser time. That is the idea behind using AI. Provide a literature review on the topic. Let's say let's say orthogonal cutting, uh, efficiency, and the cutting parameters such as nose, ADI, uh, rake angle, uh, uh, cooling fluid, material density, etc., etc. So I'll just write etc. with key studies and findings, and will give you a literature review on orthogonal cutting efficiency by searching the various sources available on web, and then you can highlight the keywords and the chronology it has followed and write your own literature review in much more lesser time and in a much more having a much more continuity, like when one is trying to read it, it will have much more continuity, so it will be like a base for your literature review. So you can see that like various references are also given from where the information has been taken, but this is a very small literature review, but it is a good format to proceed with. Now comes the last type category of ChatGPT prompt, that is study plan for exam. So generate a study plan for exam or subject to maximize learning efficiency. So I'll just copy that and I will use it in ChatGPT 4.0. Uh, uh, till now, the ChatGPT 4.0 word limit has not been exhausted. Very nice. Generate a study plan for exam or subject. So I will write board exam for of class 10th uh, on for the subject, let's say physics, and it will give you a plan and a mapping as to how which thing you should study first, and then and then. So it will list out the topics. Okay, it is already listing out the topics: human eye, electricity, magnetic effects. Nice. So it will give you the mapping and you can proceed accordingly. Okay, so quite good. So I will just stop it over here to save my tokens. And if I think that you have understood the various categories, the various variations which you can use for writing ChatGPT prompts, and correspondingly, what are the outputs which you get from ChatGPT. For those who want to understand how Copilot works, I have uploaded video related to Copilot in my in this playlist only, like previously, a few days back. You can check that out while browsing the playlist, and you can also check the post for how to do automation, zapiermake.com, etc. So I hope that you have found our videos useful, and if you have found it useful, do subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends, classmates, juniors, colleagues, etc. And if you are having any issues, having any problems, comment in the comment section or write to us at propertechtutorial@gmail.com, and we'll definitely get back to you. And do not forget to write your experience of using AI and automation on the corresponding videos in the comment section. So till the next time we meet, goodbye.